I think I could outsmart a bullet. Try me. Welcome everybody. It's the last stream before Halloween, and we're gonna be doing something fun, something relaxing, something easy. We're gonna be doing a tier list ranking of the Blumhouse films, so that should be fun. Pete, mate, how you doing?
Good, man. I'm good. Yeah, good. It's been a good week for kind of like horror movies. Every single day, it seems that something new is popping up on the old Boosty box. I think my pick of the week is a movie called Mads. I think that was my pick of the week. I didn't catch the Sam Raimi produced one that came out on Netflix yet, but
yeah, I see.
Was
What's
it good?
Called? What's it called?
Don't Move. Is that right?
Yeah, it's that girl off Yellowstone, isn't it?
Is it? Right, okay. So what's the deal? Good?
He's like a serial killer, and he like dopes her up with this serum where she in 20 minutes she comes like paralyzed, but she has to get away. She's slowly like getting paralyzed. And she's like running away through the woods.
Like Suxtanecholine from Exorcist 3.
Yeah.
Go on.
Yeah, it was good. Like, yeah, it was all right.
So tense.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah.
I like the sound of that. Yeah. Like I said, for me, Mads was the one.
It's French, isn't it?
It's French. It feels a bit like a found footage movie because the camera works so kinetic. But it's it's a one shot movie. Although it would have you believe it's a one shot movie. I'm sure there are cuts in there, but it's certainly well orchestrated, and it looks and feels like a one shot movie. So it's all in real time. It's about this drug dealer chap doing a deal, and then he's on his way home so he can get ready to go to a party. And on his way home in the car, this injured woman suddenly appears in the road, which she picks up in the car, and then she acts very erratic and ends up getting blood on him. And then he goes back to the house and loses her. She literally vanishes in his garage. And then he thinks to himself, oh, well, that'll be all right. I'll probably just go. Well, to be fair, he gets kind of colluded into going to this party, and then the camera kind of follows him. Everything follows him at that point, and you slowly but surely start to see him.
Quite slow, like what I said.
It is
like to get to it.
It does.
I'll tell you who was talking about it. It was Vass's mate, Ghost Pirate. He was on about it.
Was he on about it? Okay.
Oh, he highly recommended it. He did.
Yeah, I mean, it is a bit of a slow burn. I mean, I would say, if it's I think it's an 80-minute movie. So the first 40 minutes are, first 30 minutes, just watching this guy's ticks. His neck starts to like kind of twitch every now and then, and what the movie does is really cool. Is you follow this guy until he full on becomes infected. And one of the things that I really like when the infected become the infected in this movie, they have. Do you remember Vin Diesel from the original Pitch Black? He had those eyes that were shining.
Special eyes.
Yeah, their eyes go like that, which is really cool. And obviously they become kind of like 28 Days Later feral. And when you're following the original character, things are kind of getting more kind of serious, and then the original character gets snagged away from you. I'll try and give as little spoilers as I possibly can, and then you end up following another character who's also newly infected. But the second character, I have to say, her infection really fucking ramps up, and it keeps on escalating. You follow three characters in this movie that are getting infected, and by the end of the movie, you're full on in an end of the world situation, which I really liked about it. Yeah, it's definitely worth a watch. It's low budget, but it's done very, very well. Very, very well.
Isn't it? Shoulda movie.
Say again?
Shoulda movie.
Yeah. Shoulda movie. Yeah.
I downloaded it after you mentioned it, but I haven't watched anything this week. I've been so busy, so I just haven't had a chance to watch anything. So I'll definitely try and get that watched this week.
Do you know what, man? After Muggins here paid money to go and see Terrifier 3, it literally lands on the Boosty box 3 days later. Now it's streaming in perfect HD and everything like that.
I don't know how it came out so fast. I wasn't expecting
that.
So
yeah.
I haven't seen it yet.
No, I haven't seen it.
It's on there. I mean, if you remember Terrifier 2, that seemed to take an eternity to come out on streaming. So I figured it'd be the same, and that's why I went to the cinema to go see it. 3 days later, I was like, "Oh, for fuck's sake!" But yeah.
Right then, so we've got lots of movies to get through. Blumhouse, say what you like about them, but they're bloody prolific. So we've got stacks of movies to get through.
I had a quick look. Bloody hell.
Get this tier list up.
I had a quick look.
The Lord.
The big movie a day.
Shit.
Can you see that? Yeah, let's have a look here.
Oh.
Okay, that's the tier list. Right, is that clear enough? Is that too small? Shall I make it bigger? I think we can see that. Might make it a little bit bigger.
Might have to put my glasses on.
Yeah, if people are watching on their phones, they probably won't be able to see that.
Yeah.
$7.99.
Is that better?
$7.99 glasses. Yeah,
that's better. $7.99 glasses. That's good. Good value.
Good value for money. Sainsbury's.
Yeah. Really?
Right. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we've got 7 tiers. Classic, excellent, entertaining, fun. Made some points with mediocre. Shouldn't have. Bad, awful, and I haven't filled that one in. That one is not seen. Not seen. I'm sure there'll be a few of those.
No, I've seen them all.
Right. And so we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 93 films.
Oh,
no problem. That's not even all of them, That's not even all of them.
I only thought there was about 20, honestly.
You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised.
Right.
The first film is Sinister, which I think we're all a big fan of Sinister, aren't we?
Yeah. Which one was that again?
Ethan Hawke, not the Purge one, the other one.
All right, Ethan Hawke. Yes. When they're hanging in his garden.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. The lawnmower thing. Yeah.
The killings. He finds these videotapes.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good one. That one. Yeah.
It is. It is. Do you know? Apparently, according to scientific studies say that Sinister is the scariest movie ever made.
I saw that too. Yeah. I saw that too. But it's a pretty fantastic film. I think I rate it very, very highly. I mean, I would at least put it in excellent, but I don't know if I'd put it in classic. What do you guys think? No.
Yeah, not classic.
All right. Can we put it in excellent then? Because I
put it in excellent for now. Can you change later on?
Yeah, of course you can. Whenever.
Yeah.
So we'll stick Sinister in excellent, and that's it. We're off and moving. And the second one is Creep, which guys, I'm not a fan of.
What?
So wherever you want to put it wherever you want, but I'm going to stick one down.
I'm not. You can't. That has to be the best Blumhouse movie that there is.
I do think Creep is excellent. I love Creep. I mean, if Sinister's going in excellent, I'd put Creep up there. I think it's that good. It's all good.
I would put Creep at the top, and Creep too.
Right. Okay then. Well, I do protest, but we'll stick it in excellent then. I'd have it in probably.
You're not watching it.
Mediocre. And that's me.
Have you seen Creep 2? Have you seen Creep 2, Bass?
I saw them both. 2 was worse than the first one.
2 was
awful.
The first one.
It's not better than the first one. It's as good as the first one. It's as good as the first one.
If you say
getting carried away. Getting carried away.
Those movies don't.
Calm down.
Right, let's go on the next one. The next one is Freaky, which
classic.
Which I thought was pretty entertaining. Not great, but I thought it was a pretty fun movie.
No, I don't like this one purely because it's got a really awkward scene with the guy at a wedding crashes trying to seduce a young teenage boy, an underage teenage boy in a car that goes on for about 5 minutes. Don't like it.
I might have switched it off. I don't like the stupid, silly ones.
Yeah. I'm going to say, for me, it's mediocre, mediocre.
What about you, Elwood?
I don't like the silly cartoon horror ones that they do. there's that one, and there's the other one with Buddy. What's a chop? Sabrina the Teenage Witch in it. Oh, God.
Yeah, that one's on the list as well.
Yeah, I don't like them.
Pick a spot. I quite like them, but
mediocre. Mediocre. Because a lot of people did like it, didn't they? A lot of people.
I liked it. I thought it was good. Nothing wrong with it. Thought it was fun. But we'll stick it in there.
Look a bit cartoony. Just looks a bit
against one. Right, the next one is the original Paranormal Activity.
That's got to go to the top, hasn't it? Surely.
I mean,
how do you like the movie? Like, we'll do it on what we think of the movie, and then we can do it on like its position in like in the Horror Hall of Fame sort of thing. Add that to it if you like, but I never thought the first one was excellent, but it's decent.
Yeah, I mean, Paranormal Activity is a movie of different watches. The first time I watched it, honestly, I would have it an excellent. But the second time I've watched it, there's no durability of this movie whatsoever. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So, you know,
the second time sequels.
I know. And listen, fuck knows why. Well, money is the reason why, right enough. But it's mediocre for me. Like, there's literally like 20 seconds worth of film in that movie that are actually effective. Like, yeah. Otherwise, you're literally just watching cupboards going, when's something going to happen? When's something going to happen? When's something going to happen?
Well, you like it more than that, don't you, Elwood? You like
just
it
like the Blair Witch. It's just like the Blair Witch, isn't it? You're thinking about it and seeing things that are not there.
Yeah, I know. But with the Blair Witch, you had characters that you cared about. There was a bit of a narrative going on and things escalated. Well, mind you, what they do in Paranormal. Do you know what? I think I would be more of a fan of Paranormal Activity if they actually kept the original ending where they got killed by the coppers. I thought it was great.
I think I liked all the endings.
Did you? Well, I guess then, what about this what about entertaining then? What about entertaining? Because a lot of people do like it.
That. Are you okay with that, Elwood?
Well, that means that all the other paranormal, they'll have to go either on that or below it, won't they?
No, that's paranormal. The first one's not the best one, is it? I don't think it's the best one.
I think.
Is part 3 the best one? Is that right? We all agreed.
Yeah,
part 3?
I like 3 the best. Okay. Right, so stick it in there. Yeah, that sounds.
Stick it in there then.
Okay.
Yeah, you make a good point there. When I think about Blair Witch, that's one thing. It's definitely got going for it. It's got a very good mythology around it, isn't it? It builds up a really good mythology.
Well, he had the chance to buy it, didn't he?
Quite a lot of the movie.
Blumhouse had the choice
to
buy
about the witch and everything, and all the stories and all the stuff that happens does relate to that mythology, doesn't it?
So, yeah.
Blumhouse he had the choice to buy Blair Witch, didn't he? And he said no.
That's so dumb. So dumb.
And then he made that. So maybe it was like, bastard, I missed out there. I'll make my own found footage movie.
Right. The next movie is The Visit. Do you guys like The Visit?
Loved it.
I love The Visit. I do. I mean, it's a shame about that little kid, the boy, when he does that rap thing. When I think of The Visit, that rap scene is unfortunately the first thing I think of. But then I start thinking about grandma lurking about in the bloody cellar and crawling about in that, and that's really scary. And do you know what? It's a twist ending that Chalamet gets right. Yeah, it's a good twist ending. Like, so yeah, I rate this, man. I'd go as far as saying this one was excellent.
I would put it at the top.
Oh, what do you want to put everything at the top?
But you've got to think the standard of all these Blumhouse movies. Someone's got to go at the top.
Right. True. Yeah. Okay. Obviously, you guys like it a lot more than I do. But will you be happy and excellent then?
Guess so.
Yeah, I'll stick it one down myself. But if that's what you want,
no classics here.
That's fine with that. Right. The next one is The Hunt from a couple of years ago, which was decent. I didn't mind that one. You guys seen that one?
Yeah. I'll have to watch it again though.
I'd put The Hunt in entertaining fun. Entertaining fun.
Yeah, I think that's an obvious place for that one. It wasn't brilliant, but it was entertaining fun. Right. Blumhouse is doing quite well so far.
Yeah. Well, it will get worse.
It's a mixed bag. Right, the next one is Hush, which we all think is pretty excellent.
Yeah. Do you know what? I'm going to say Hush. will be one of those movies that in 20 years' time, people will still be fingering saying, you know, you need to watch this movie, blah, 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 blah. I think it's a future classic, just not yet. So I'm going to say excellent.
I'll recommend it to everyone.
Yeah.
Okay, right.
Yeah, I've seen it a few times, and it carries weight. It's tense on every watch. Like it's a good movie. Like,
Right, so we'll stick it in excellent then, yeah.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? I watched this video by this guy called Backtrack Cinema, and he did his like 5 favorite horror directors, and that kind of video really it gets my attention. So his number 1 was Mike Flanagan, was his number 1 ever horror director, and so I wrote in the comments.
Here we go again.
No, I didn't do anything bad. No, I didn't. I did my opinion.
How long is this story going to take?
It's not very long at all. It's not very long at all. It's not very long. I said I like Mike Flanagan very, very much. I think he's excellent. He's consistently made quality films. Good to great.
Yeah.
I'm saying. But I noticed you didn't have Toby Hooper on your list, and even though most of his movies are pretty bad, yeah. The guy's got 3 like all-time classic movies. Yeah. And in comparison, Mike Flanagan has got none. So I said he's got none. I said he's got some excellent movies, but I don't think any of his movies are all-time classics. And you got Toby Hooper there, who's got Poltergeist, and he's got Salem's Lot, and he's got Texas Chainsaw Massacre, 3 all-time classics. So like I would definitely have him on the list, and not Mike Flanagan. And then he wrote back and said,
"Fuck off, fast."
No. He's very nice about it. He said that what was that TV show he did? House on Haunted Hill. Is that what it's called?
Hill House, wasn't
it? Hill House, whatever it was called. He says that's his like favorite bit of horror TV ever in his whole life. That's his like.
It was.
I think he might have included films in there as well. It's his favorite thing.
Wow,
it was a good show. That one.
Yeah. It was a good show. Do you know what? It lost it for me. The final episode, it didn't stick the landing for me. I'm not appreciative when ghosts turn out to be friendly at the end. You know what I mean? Fuck that. You watch.
I never got to the end. It started off the first few episodes. I found them really slow.
Oh, all this stuff's really slow.
The wife watched it. She said it got better as it went along. But
yeah, did you not watch the funeral episode, Baz? Did you not watch the funeral episode? Did you not watch the funeral episode?
I just really watched the first couple when they first come to the house.
I would recommend that you go back and watch the funeral episode. I think it's episode 4. You don't even have to watch any more, but I have to say it is stellar filmmaking. Like just in general, it's perfect. Like if Scorsese had done camera moves like this all over the place, we everyone would be talking about it. It's stellar. But it never lives. The ending, it just couldn't stick the ending. Unfortunately, it couldn't land it.
His Blind Manor one was a bit crap.
It was funny because after last week when we were doing the top 20 Halloween films for Halloween season, and you did the bit where you like you caught like a whole scene from Silver Bullet, which was like the dopest thing ever. That was so cool, Pete. That was hilarious, man. Seriously, I couldn't control myself. That was like the best thing ever. But and it was like the next day when I watched that thing, and it had me thinking about like movies these days. They're just not very quotable anymore. And I was thinking, like, can you think of like a quarter of a line of any Mike Flanagan movie? I mean, I've had lots of great movies, but is there any quotable lines that you can think of? Mike?
Got a lot of dialogue, any.
And the only thing I can think of is really like Halloween Ends, Evil Dies Tonight, and that's like not in a good way. That's like, oh my god, that's so shit. Everyone's doing it because it's so crap. But like movies, like recent movies, there's just like not quotable at all. Like all our old favorites and stuff, they're like, even if they're not like great movies, like at least they have a few quotable lines in it. Wonder why they don't put like. And you had a whole bloody scene from Silver Bullet. But, like, it just doesn't happen very often when you get like movies with like, especially horror movies. And like, You think of it like all your favorites, got plenty of like Bright Night or Exorcist 3, anything like. There's loads of quotable lines in those movies.
I mean, all I can think of off the top of my head. Yeah, it's right. Shaun of the Dead Eyes.
Yeah, well, that was 20 years ago. I'm just talking about like in the last 20 years. But yeah, I think definitely Shaun of the Dead.
There's a couple of nice ones in The Autopsy of Jane Doe, and there's one that I can think of in The Void, and that's it. Tell you what, I think that the last real quotable horror movie for me was probably Event Horizon. There's fucking loads of quotes in Event Horizon and that, you know what I mean? Like God Help Us and stuff like that. There's just loads of nice little chilling one-liners in that movie. Like it gets it on point. But yeah, you're right, mate. But part of the problem is we're seeing so many remakes, so many rehashes, so many reboots, that kind of thing. All we're getting is homage at the moment. You know, like Alien Romulus, for instance, the quotable stuff purely that happened exactly in Alien and stuff like that. You know, so it's difficult. It is difficult, and purely original horror movies haven't had that chance yet to really kind of sink into the zeitgeist where you've watched it 100 times and you know the thing by heart. So maybe in a bit of time we will be quoting like "Talk to Me in 10 years" and stuff like that. Who knows?
Well, the Blair Witch has got a lot, hasn't it?
Yeah, it has. Do you know what? I saw a T-shirt the other day for the Blair Witch Project, right? And it was like fucking 20 quid. But it was from the States. I would never get it in time for Halloween. It just says, "Oh my God, what the fuck is that? What the fuck is that?" And I'm like, "That's fucking brilliant!" In Blair Witch typeface and that. I was like, "That's fucking awesome."
Cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
Right. let's get back on this.
Okay.
Actually, do you know what his number 2 movie was? Incidentally, is number 2 not movie director. It was Alfred Hitchcock. Was his number 2 horror director of all time. And I wrote in the comments, right? I wrote a comment and I said, Alfred Hitchcock, he's like made like 60 odd movies and only 3 of them are horror films. So is he really a horror director? Maybe think about that. But there you go.
True, but of this, by your Toby Hooper argument, the guy made 3 classics. So
but no, I'm just
he made 4.
The point is that Toby Hooper makes horror movies mostly. He's a horror director who makes horror movies. Alfred Hitchcock is not a horror director. He's just made a few horrors. Like, you know what I mean? That was my point. That was my point. Is he a horror director? I mean, you could really call any director a horror director if he's made a horror movie. Like, but that doesn't really go on it. You can't say Steven Spielberg's a horror director, can you? But he has made Jaws and.
I guess that would be like this chap saying Danny Boyle was a horror director because he really liked 28 Days Later and
exactly,
okay, fair enough.
But it was his number 2. Strange. Right. Let's get back on this. So we had can you see that, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah, great. So we had Hush in Excellent, yeah?
Yeah.
And the next one is Happy Death Day to You.
Oh God.
I didn't like the sequel. I did not like very much at all.
First one I liked, the second one I didn't like at all. No.
Yeah, so I didn't like it at all either. What about you? I'm guessing you don't like any of them.
No.
I don't even think this one's mediocre, mate. So whatever's below mediocre, we should whack that in.
Is that the really
bad? Yeah, they should have stopped at 1. I agree.
Is that the really bad mask? The really non-scary, stupid little baby mask?
Yes,
it is. Yeah, that's not. I don't mind the mask.
God, that's a crap mask.
It's the Valentine mask. It looks just like the Valentine.
I was thinking the same thing. It's the one from Valentine, pretty much.
Yeah.
Crap mask.
Right, these are going to be difficult because these are the Purge movies. I get them mixed up. So, the Purge Anarchy, is that number 2?
Number 2, I rate. I'm going to put.
Is that Anarchy? Is that number 2?
I don't think it is.
It is.
Yeah.
It
is. It is.
It is.
Are you sure?
I'll check.
How many Purges are there? About 5.
There's loads. I think this one, the Purge Anarchy, is the one with Frank Grillo. And that's my favorite.
Frank Grillo. That's right. So yeah, that's my favorite Purge movie, and I think it's excellent. So should we stick in excellent?
Yes.
Stick it in excellent.
It's a very good film. That it's more of action than anything else, but it's on the list. So there you go. The next one is Insidious. So these are all random. I really should have moved you around so they're in order.
No, it's good, man. It's
so.
good. It's good that it's random.
Yeah.
It's good.
All right, the next one is Insidious Chapter 2. I happen to be a big fan of the first two Insidious movies. The second one I think is great. It goes very well in the first one. So I rate this movie.
I can't remember this movie at all, Vas. I've got to say, I like the first one. I can't remember this one. I've seen it.
I really recommend you watch the first one and the second one back to back. And
really?
The second one's much better when you watch it with the first one in mind, because it's got lots of scenes kind of from different angles from the first one.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, it does it really, really well.
Like Back to the Future 2.
Yes, exactly, mate.
Yeah.
Yes.
And Back to the Future 2 is I watch it more than I do the first one.
Oh, of course.
So I'm going to put that in excellent.
Back to the Future 2 is the best out of the trilogy, mate. That's why.
Yeah, there you go. All right, the next one is Purge Election Year. So you know what? I don't mind all the Purge movies. I do get them confused, but
I remember Election Year, mate. I thought it was okay.
So I think let's put it in okay, because if I can't remember what it was, it would have still been all right. So let's stick that in.
Is that the one where they break down and they're supposed to be going? They're trying to get back for the purge, but the car breaks down.
That's the first one, is it not? Oh no.
No, the first one's in the house, isn't it? Is
the car breaks down on the bridge, and they're like, "Oh, that's a bit unfortunate. It's purge day in a couple of hours."
I think Election Year was the one where it follows the blonde woman from Lost, and she's getting elected. Yeah, she's in an election race, I believe.
Yeah. I think you're right.
I don't know which one that. You shouldn't be driving.
I don't know.
Anyway,
should we put that in mediocre or put it in fun? I mean, obviously it's not that memorable because
mediocre, yeah, mediocre.
Made some points with mediocre. Yeah, let's have that. Yeah. And the next one is Get Out. I'm a fan of Get Out. I don't think it's the best movie ever, but it's very decent.
Yeah, I've seen it a couple of times.
Yeah,
me too. I like it.
Yeah, like so should we just put it in entertaining fun?
And he's a good actor, isn't he?
He is great. Yeah. Do you remember where in that TV show from the guys who did the League of Gentlemen, where he was called Tea Leaf? Did you watch the League of Gentlemen in that?
Yeah.
I did.
Great show, man. But yeah, he was in. I can't remember the name of it. But it was called Tea Leaf, looking after this old man. It was a horror theme, kind of horror comedy. It was good.
Yeah, they're all from up here, aren't they?
Yeah, absolutely. It's just that guy. You're my wife now. Terrifying, man. Fucking terrifying.
Right, the next one is Creep 2.
Yes, excellent. Classic.
Well, I like it just as much as I like the original, mate. So it's got to go wherever the original is.
Right, stick it next to the original then.
Fine.
What?
Oh, excuse me. I didn't mean to do that. There you go.
No, next to fucking Happy Death Day 2. No, get it next to it.
All right, I'll stick it in there.
No.
What? Yeah, that's right, isn't it? Excellent. You want it in excellent, don't you?
Yes.
Next to Creep.
Yeah, I can stick it down if you want. I don't mind.
No, that's good. That's good.
Can you not put it next to Creep so they're together?
I suppose I could.
There we go. That's better, isn't it? That's better all together.
I'm not happy with that. I'm not happy with that at all. But there you go. The next one is The First Purge.
Oh my god.
Let's just put that in this next to the other one.
I'm purged out already.
Yeah. Do you know what? I mean, I've got to say, the first Purge and that last Purge movie, I don't think I've actually managed to get through them. Like, I've turned them off halfway through type deal.
I thought I'd find them easy watches, like totally easy watches.
There's a TV show as well, isn't there?
Yeah.
Right.
How the hell does the Purge TV show work? Do we like every year?
It's like Big Brother. Big Brother.
Right. The next one is the first Ouija movie.
Oh, shite.
All right.
Shite.
No, I didn't think it was shite. It was. I thought
it was shite, man.
I switched it off.
Why are
I
you being
think.
so harsh? It wasn't that bad.
It
wasn't
was,
terrible.
man. Okay, mediocre, but it
Pretty
can't go.
mediocre.
It can't go any higher than mediocre. That like.
Yeah, fine. Are you all right with that, Elwood?
Yeah, I think I switched it off.
What's wrong with you guys, man? Anyway, Unfriended Dark Web. I thought
Yes.
this movie was crap.
Classic.
No, I
Dark
love
Web
it.
was crap.
The second
You
one,
like Dark Web?
the second one's really, really good. It's sinister as fuck,
Brilliant.
man.
I was so
Brilliant.
disappointed when I saw the second one because the first one's like so excellent, but the second one was rubbish. The second one was absolute rubbish.
It's crazy talk, man.
It's crazy talk.
The first one's not the best, but the Dark Web is. I think it's from the same guy who did
first
Night
one's
Watch and Day Watch.
Amazing. Unfriended's amazing. You think Dark Web's better than Unfriended?
I think they're both classics.
For real?
Yes.
Oh my God.
It is better. It's a better film.
Well, we disagree on that.
Entertaining. It's not a classic. It's not excellent, but it's definitely
I was
entertaining.
thinking awful because I hated that movie. It was such a disappointment. Such a disappointment.
Are you guys waiting for Five Nights at Freddy's to be a classic? Like, what are you going to put in the classic section?
We'll see when we get there, and if anything goes in there, something might
it's going
go
to be
in
The
there.
Exorcist, isn't it? I know he's like.
Right, the next one is the Forever Purge, which I think is that's the most recent one, wasn't it?
Oh my God.
I've never actually sat through the lot of it, man. Honestly, I get bored.
I thought it was fine. I thought there was nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, end of the Purge.
Yeah.
I think that's the last Purge movie. I think.
I don't think we've done the. I don't think we've done.
Oh, we haven't done the first one, have we?
Yeah, we haven't done the Purge yet.
Right. The next one is Paranormal Activity. Let's put these in order. Hang on. 2. Paranormal Activity 2, which is I thought was fine. It was all right. What do you guys think?
Confused about them.
Yeah,
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
What's the one that I just watched? Oh God.
Oh, that was the recent one. There was another one, wasn't there, recently?
Next of Kin.
Yeah, it might be that
that's
one.
right. Yeah. Which was
Like
had its moments, to be fair. Yeah, had its moments. Entertainment fun. Entertaining, man. That's a stretch for Paranormal Activity too. Like entertaining.
Was it
if you like watching Ring video doorbells, it's entertaining, right enough. But
in his bedroom where they drew like a door above his bed and then they went into it. Is that one of them? Was that one of them?
Honestly, it probably was. I don't remember. Honestly, they all kind of
or something like that. Was that one of the marked ones or something?
Could be.
Was that Paranormal Activity? I don't know. There's loads. Was 7?
Yeah, the marked ones is a Paranormal Activity movie. I can't remember what happens in it.
Sure, they drew like a little door above his bed, and they all.
Let's just leave it at that then. We'll leave it at made some points with mediocre because obviously nobody can bloody remember what happened in the movie.
No, they're all the same.
But the third one is excellent. That's the one that's set in the 80s, and I think this one's really, really good.
Yeah, the third one.
By far my favorite.
I think it was made by the same guys who made the TV show Catfish.
Was
the
it?
third one? Yeah.
Really? No idea.
Yeah.
So I'm sticking that in excellent because I think that's a wicked movie. That. I think it's the only. I think the first one I did watch a couple of times, but of all the others, that's the only one I watched more than once. Oh, actually, I've watched Ghost Dimension more than once because I watched it in 3D.
It was Ghost Dimension. He drew a door above his bed. You should know.
I know. Right, the next one's part 4. Is that's not Ghost Dimension, is it? No, that's the 5th one. Now I don't remember this one at all, to be honest.
No.
What part 4 is. But I don't think none of them were like terrible, so I'll have to stick it in mediocre because none of them are terrible. I couldn't tell which one that one was. Right, the next one is Martyrs. I'm guessing that's the remake.
Yeah, it's terrible, awful.
It's our first Blumhouse remake, and
it's awful.
What do we think? Awful.
It's awful. It's awful.
Awful.
I haven't seen it, but because I don't like the original, I wouldn't watch it. So
yeah, I don't think I've seen it either.
Sorry.
The next one, we've got another Blumhouse remake. It's the second remake, and that is Black Christmas.
Awful. Fucking awful. Well, yeah, it's so awful.
No, I
go
did
and
watch
edit.
that one. It was pretty bad.
Yeah.
And the next one is Totally Killer, which is
Oh,
the one
Sabrina.
with Sabrina in.
And
Awful.
another mask.
If you wanted to put it in bad, because I don't think it was like terrible, was it?
That mask
Yeah.
is
Terrible.
That mask's not even
No.
scary.
It was awful.
What is
Okay,
that mask supposed to be?
Fine.
It's like a Patrick Bateman mask or something like that, man. I don't know. Awful.
Right, and the next one is the most recent one, Speak No Evil.
Yes.
Which
Yeah.
do you want to put that? I'm happy to put that in excellent.
You can put it in excellent, yeah, but you
Yeah.
can't put it in classic because the original
No classics yet, I'm afraid. No classics yet.
too harsh.
Would I put any of those? I don't know.
Was it excellent though? Was it excellent, or was it entertaining, fun, guys? I mean, for me, entertaining, fun. It wasn't excellent. Like,
Well, you've got
James McAvoy was excellent in it.
Yeah.
But the movie kind of like has some good beats through it, and it's entertaining. You never bored. But excellent, is it up to that? Nah.
Right. Yeah. Okay. I'm sold, Pete. Let's stick it in. What do you think, Elwood? Do you want to put in excellent or entertaining?
Well, it would be an excellent if we had like maybe it's another category a bit higher that we put films into. You know what I mean? And then it would fit right into excellent, wouldn't it? If you put Creep 1 and 2 in the classics with The Visit and Hush, and then it'd be all right wouldn't it? In excellent. But we can change it later. You said.
Yeah,
we can change it later.
The next one is Sinister 2, which is god awful.
I thought we'd already done that one.
No, that was Sinister 1. Sinister 2 is a terrible movie.
We did Insidious 2.
I can't remember it even. No,
that's absolutely rubbish. The next one is Us, which I thought was fine. I'm not like a big fan of it, but I thought it was fine.
What happened in that again? What happened in that one?
It was where the doppelgangers show up at the house at nighttime. The doppelgangers being the absolute copies of the family, but they're there to replace them, and they've come from the kind of underground.
They live underground, don't they? And they escape from the underground. And
I can't. Yeah, I liked it. It was sinister. Yeah,
I've definitely seen it, but I can't remember it.
Yeah, should we leave it in entertaining fun then? Because it's decent.
Yeah, I've seen it a few times. Yep, my daughter loves it. She loves that movie.
Comments on quickly. Comments. Rabbi says hi. Hi, Rabbi. Boosty's in the house. Hi, guys. Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
I like The Purge 2 and On in the franchise. Otherwise, I do not like any Blumhouse movies.
What?
Picked out some decent ones there. But it is a mixed bag, for sure.
93, Dave.
I tend to call Blumhouse outhouse films instead. I'm sure you're not alone there, dude. I like Sinister 1 except the ending. Right, the next one is we've not just done that one.
Ouija.
Oh, is that the
Well, there was part 2. Part 2 is one that everyone says is better.
Part 2 is better, yeah.
Okay, guys, look, that was Ouija. That was that's the Mike Flanagan one.
Right. Which is
excellent,
that one,
which is really good.
Yeah,
that's
excellent.
Guys. That's really good movie.
I agree.
Stick that there because what's it called? Origin of Evil. Yeah, that's a fantastic film.
Yeah, it's good.
Fantastic film. The original one will stick in. Where was it before? Mediocre.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. That Origin of Evil is it's one of my favorite Mike Flanagan films.
There you go. The horror director Flanagan.
Yeah.
The Exorcist, Believer.
Shouldn't have.
Shouldn't have. Yeah.
Yeah, totally. If ever there was a category that shouldn't have.
Right, and so God, we've got how many? Let's see how many remakes we get here. Like, because we've had Exorcist, Martyrs.
There's 3, isn't it?
Black Christmas, and now we've got Firestarter, which honestly I thought was the most boring piece of crap ever.
I didn't mind it,
but the music was good. Should we put it in Shouldn't Have Bad?
I didn't mind it. I think you should put it up a bit higher. I thought it was all right.
What do you think, Pete? I didn't like it one bit.
Well, for me, it shouldn't have. I didn't like the movie at all, but I like the music.
Yeah,
I didn't like the original either. To be fair.
The original,
at least the original's entertaining. It's
yeah,
I mean,
the
it's not a
the
great
original's
movie,
not a
but
great film.
it's
You're right,
entertaining.
Elwood. It's not a great film. You're right.
And we like things exploding and the fireballs and stuff like that. That's good stuff. That
Yeah.
Right, the next one is Five Nights at Freddy's.
Here we go. Get it up there.
Which I
Classic.
thought was made some points at mediocre. That's what I think. But what do you guys think?
Mediocre for me, mate.
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest, I'm a huge fan of the Five Nights at Freddy's games.
Yeah.
They scared the shit out of
Definitely
me.
not
Like,
with Wayne, to be honest.
I didn't
I
understand how you played those games.
they're great, man. They're great. They're just a good
Didn't
shock.
get it.
Like, yeah, but I don't know how they went so wrong. Like, and just didn't make it scary or have like any shocks whatsoever.
I think they got Jim Henson to do the animatronics as well, didn't they?
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, they did.
Right. The next one is Paranormal Activity: Next of Kin.
Yes.
Which was fine. Had a couple of good jump scares in that one.
All right, yeah.
So we'll just stick it with the other ones, yeah. And
Yeah.
we made some points at mediocre.
Yeah.
And the next one was Megan, which again I thought was fine, but nothing more. Do you guys find it entertaining?
Entertaining, fun for me. I like Megan. Megan.
Yeah, put it in the fun bit, yeah.
Yeah. No, doggy.
And it's got really popular, hasn't it, with all the dance and all that.
A lot of people really liked it. I'm not
Yeah.
quite sure why they liked it so much. Right, Imaginary. What do you think of that one?
Shite.
Haven't seen it. The poster put me off.
It's shite. I would. Shite.
Is it? You want to put it in awful then?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Yeah.
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 I mean, I got through it, and I wasn't. It passed the time, so I mean, I would put it in shouldn't have bad, but if you want to put it in awful it is.
I do. There's something. Yeah,
it's weird before they come out and you see the trailers and stuff. They make them look kind of interesting. There could be something there because they all have decent setups, but sometimes when you watch them, they just fall flat, completely flat, and this one did. Right, the next one is the Green Inferno with that piece of shit Eli Roth. So let's stick that in awful.
No, I love the Green Inferno.
I don't care.
It's brilliant.
We had the creep where you wanted it.
I don't hate the Green Inferno. I can watch it.
They give soup out of the mate.
Sorry, dude. It's going in.
All right.
You can't put it there. That's not right.
I would have put it in one above, but it's Eli Roth, so he gets 1 point taken off because he's a piece of shit. Right, the next one is. Say again?
He's the bear Jew.
He is the bear Jew, yeah, that's a good point.
Okie dokie.
He is the bear Jew.
I just call him the Jew. There you go. Right. Paranormal Activity, the Mark ones. I'm with you on that, Pete. I don't remember anything what happened in this movie. But people seem to like this one. So we'll just stick in mediocre because I don't remember it being terrible, but I don't really remember it at all.
I think it's one I've just watched.
Yeah.
Is it?
No, see? Look at the poster. She's done a tunnel above a bed. That's what we're talking about.
I don't mind this one. I think it's half decent, this one.
And it's good on the wall, and then it opened and she went into the ghost dimension.
Yeah. It was all right, wasn't it? Did you like it, Elwood?
This one.
Yeah, it was all right, yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was all right. So let's sit down and entertain fun because I think the ghost dimension gets a hard time for no reason. And it's good, like I said, it's good in 3D. The next one is the Lazarus Effect.
Is that a remake?
Which one is that?
No.
Is that the one with the scientists? Like the scientists and is Donald Glover in that one?
Don't know, I can't remember.
It's got the guy out of Creep in, and it's got that really attractive one. It's got that really attractive woman.
He vapes, doesn't he? He vapes, and he gets the vape goes down his throat and gets stuck in the
That's right.
That one was super disappointing. That one.
Yeah, I'm gonna go mediocre, mate. Mediocre on this one. It had potential, big time. Like the trailer was fucking great, but didn't live up to it.
And the next
I'll have a quick look. There's a million films, isn't there? You can't really have a quick look.
The Bay.
I rate the bear, man. I really like the bear. The bear scares me.
Is that not the one? It's a famous director made that, didn't he?
Barry Levinson. Yeah.
Barry Levinson. Yeah, I remember that one. That was that really just kind of it didn't get any fanfare at all. It just kind of just got released.
Came out of nowhere.
One, that isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's one of the better found footage movies that that have come out. Yeah, for me, I would put this down as I don't. Yeah, I mean, I've watched it 2 or 3 times, and every time
really?
Yeah, it's good. Like it's good. It's scary moments, especially when the black and white dash cam footage from the policemen's cars, and you can hear the coppers going, "Kill me, kill me." It's harrowing. Like, so I'm going to go with the one below excellent, whatever that was. It's not excellent, but it's certainly entertaining. That's for sure.
Yeah, I remember liking that movie.
We're there. The Lazarus Effect. Is that what it was called?
Yeah.
Mark Duplass.
That's it, yeah.
What? The creep guy?
The creep guy, yeah.
He's turned into a little scream king, isn't he?
It was a while ago. It was a while ago, though.
I thought he was a comedian.
Yeah, I thought that too, actually.
The next one is The Boy Next Door, which is a Jennifer Lopez film. I don't
get that right down as awful. I haven't seen it, but you know what? It's going to be awful.
Yeah,
just put it not seen. Then if you've not seen it, just put it not seen. I'll put it not seen if nobody's seen it.
Put it not seen.
I haven't seen it.
Right, another remake.
It should be called the Boy at Diddy's Parties. That's what that one should be called with Jennifer Lopez. Like,
yeah.
I did not like The Town That Dreaded Sundown. I didn't like it.
No, it was disappointing, mate. I thought this one was disappointing. Yeah. So yeah.
I was looking forward to it, but I fell asleep, I think.
Shouldn't have bad. It just wasn't very interesting, was it?
No.
Yeah.
I was only excited to watch it on the back of bloody Scream because they reference the original in Scream, don't they?
But wasn't that based on true events? It's based on true events, isn't it?
I think so, yeah. I think that's what he said at the beginning.
Yeah.
Sure.
But, I mean, I mean, it's a sequel or a remake. Is it a sequel or is it a remake? Because there's an older film that The Town That Dreaded Sundown.
Yeah, there's an original from the 70s, I think, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right, the next one is Jezebel, which I've seen that around, kicking about all over the place, but I've never actually watched it.
I don't think I've seen it.
I mean,
I definitely haven't seen the next one.
That one always goes past, but I've never actually sat down and watched it. So we'll stick that not seen.
Sorry.
The next one is Invisible Man, which
I haven't seen it. Where's that?
I'm going to say for the Invisible Man, I would honestly put the Invisible Man as a classic. Like, I think it's a stunning film. Like, it's super scary. It's super tense, and
was it scary? I remember being scared.
Yeah. It's awesomely well made as well. You know, it's a great piece of film. Like, for me, it's a classic. Like, I'll watch it the first time, went straight out and bought it. I had to have it in my collection. It's great. It's great.
For real?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I thought it was a very decent film, but like nothing more. All right then, dude. I'll stick it in excellent for you, but I can't stick it in classic because we all have to agree for it to go.
All right, stick it in excellent then. I'll take excellent.
You didn't know you liked it so much. That's
I rate this one. Big time.
Okay. Nice. The next one is Area 51 from the director of Paranormal Activity. I think I remember watching this and thinking it was not much of anything, to be honest.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, definitely seen it, but I can't. I've seen loads of
it was just a waste of time.
Stuff.
Yeah.
Let's just stick that in. Shouldn't have bad because it was just
could be the same as a million
nothing burger of a movie. Right. The next one is Viral, and I have no idea what that movie is. Let me just look it up.
I've seen it. I've seen Viral.
All right. Okay. How is it? I've never heard of it.
It's a little. It's kind of it feels like a low budget, but it's a bit of a gem. It's a mediocre movie. It's not a bad time. It's not a bad time.
Following the outbreak of a virus that wipes out the majority of the human population, a young woman documents her family's new life in quarantine and tries to protect her infected sister.
At the bottom side of it.
Written by Christopher Landon.
It's all right, Viral. It's all right.
Directed by the guy who directed Paranormal Activity 3 and Catfish.
Well, there you go. There you go.
So you wanted to put that in mediocre, yeah?
Yeah.
Right on. Totally never heard of that one, dude.
Yeah, it's all right, man.
No. I've seen the cover before.
The next one is another one I've never even heard of. Visions. What the hell is Visions?
I've seen that one. Has that got Isla Fisher in it? Or I think it's something else.
Visions.
I've never seen it.
Visions. Okay. Oh yeah, Isla Fisher. There you go.
Yeah, I have seen it. Yeah, it's pretty scary actually.
Is it?
Yeah.
Where would you put it, Paul?
Julian Jacobs in it as well.
I would put it in. Well, not excellent. The one below that. Yeah, it's pretty scary. It's got some pretty creepy. I think she moves to a vineyard or something like that, if I remember. Yeah. Lots of ghosties kicking about.
This is from the guy that directed Saw X.
All right, okay.
And Saw 4, Saw 3D, Jezebel, Visions, Jackals.
Yeah.
And he's directing the Saw 11 as well.
Yeah, Saw 11.
Another one I've never heard of. Right. So how is it, dude? Is it any good?
I would stick in just below the excellent one. Whatever, I can't remember what that is.
Whoa. Hold your horses there, dude. Really?
Yeah. Well,
entertaining fun.
Yeah. Entertaining fun. That's the one.
Okay. Fine.
That's the category.
All right. The next one is Not Safe for Work. Sounds familiar. Is that the one that takes place in the in like an office building and they're getting chased around? You guys heard of that?
Yeah, I thought that was the Belko experiment, right enough, but maybe not. I don't think I've seen this. I don't think I've seen this.
No, I don't think I've seen it. I've seen the Belko experiment. Yeah, that's when all the shutters come down. You have to kill each other in it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Battle Royale for the office workers.
Exactly.
It was directed by the guy that directed Jurassic Park 3 and Jumanji.
No way.
And The Wolfman and Captain America First Avenger.
No way. Holy shit.
Joe Johnston. He directed that. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids he directed as well. Yeah. I think that is the one that takes place in like an office building. Let me just read the thing. It says, that's the director thing there. Let's have a look. An office worker is trapped inside the building where a killer is on the loose. There you go.
Right, okay.
Well, that's pretty
sounds familiar. I think I might have seen that one. Hour and 14 minutes long, not very long movie. Right, so I'll stick that not seeing. I've seen it. I don't remember. It just sounds familiar though. Right, the next one is Night Swim, which I thought was watchable at best. I think you liked it a bit more, didn't you, Pete?
Yeah, I thought it was mediocre, man. Mediocre. It had its moments.
Did you watch it, Elwood? Night Swim?
Everyone slagged it off, so I didn't bother.
So we'll stick it in mediocre, yeah?
And
that's another one that the trailer
cinema release as well, didn't
it?
Good. Did it have a cinema release as well?
It did, yeah. The next one is The Thing About Pam, which I've never ever heard of.
Never heard of.
Never heard of that, man.
Who's that bird on the front? Can you see who that is? That's not Renee Zellweger, is it?
Looks like it, doesn't it?
Looks
like
I've never heard that movie. Right. The next one is Run, Sweetheart, Run, which I do remember watching on Prime.
Yeah, I quite like this one, man.
It was all right. It was all right. Yeah, it was fine.
Yeah, I loved it.
Entertaining fun for me, like.
Entertaining fun. Yeah. The baddie in it was good. I liked him.
I'll put it a bit higher.
Was it?
I don't think it was excellent. It wasn't excellent, but it was decent.
Wasn't a classic.
One is called Mercy, and I've never heard. And you guys heard of that one, Mercy?
Nope.
No.
Let me just look it up. Mercy. I'm probably guessing 2016, maybe. Mercy, 2014. Directed by Peter Cornwell, written by Stephen King. Huh?
Right. No, never heard of it.
No.
Okay, the guy directed Horton in Connecticut in the 2000s. I've never heard of it either. Hasn't got a very good rating, 4.9. Right, let's stick that not seen. Not scenes are coming up now, aren't they? 4, 2, 4, 5 already. Almost in a row. Oh, God. Next one is Dashcam.
Awful.
Which is fucking awful.
Yeah, I haven't seen it because I read the reviews and
It's
everyone
terrible.
said
Seriously.
it's awful. So I didn't
Too much feces in that movie,
Yeah,
just plain and
exactly,
simple.
yeah. And that lead woman, that woman in it is so annoying.
She's like
That American woman.
Uber, yeah, Uber. I mean, you hate her. You should never hate your protagonist. Like, you know, fuck her.
Right, the next one is They Them, which I do remember watching, and it was crap. You guys, any of you guys watch it?
Never heard of it.
It's terrible. It was terrible. So let's stick it down there because it was pretty crap. All right, next one is Black Phone, which I like very much. You guys like that movie?
It was all right.
Just all right.
I'll go as entertaining. Yeah.
I'm sure I put it on my top 5 of the year, you know.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, when we did it a couple of years back. Sure did. Oh, I'd like to favorite.
Again, it's one of those films for me, that I think I liked the first time a lot more than I watched it the second time. It doesn't. I mean, Ethan Hawke doesn't really do much in this movie. Like, you know what I mean? He's a bit scary, but he's off screen most of the movie, and then he died asleep upstairs. You know, tensely sleeping. And you know, yeah, he doesn't really do much, man. To be fair, you know, I'd like my in my serial killer movies. I actually like my serial killers to fucking kill people. You know what I mean? He doesn't really kill anybody.
All right, then let's stick it on entertain. I was sticking excellent, but I was sticking entertain.
Serial killer doesn't kill nobody.
And the next one is Curve. You guys seen the Curve?
Yeah, I'm a bit confused. Is this the one with the serial killer and she's trapped in a car? Is that
That's
one?
exactly the one, yeah. That's exactly the one.
Yeah, I like that. I thought it was good.
I like that too. It was good. It's a very satisfying ending as well.
Oh, yeah,
that sounds good. So I've not seen it. You'd recommend this one, yeah?
Oh, definitely. Yeah,
you know who directed it?
Yeah,
you know who directed it?
Who?
The guy that made Hackers and Backbeat. I mean, those are like
oh shit,
big movies in the 90s.
Yeah,
absolutely. And he made Skeleton Key with Kate Hudson, which is actually a decent movie. So
not a bad movie, yeah.
And the guy in it, you know, the guy
it didn't get no publicity whatsoever. I just found it on Sky one day.
You know, the killer in it, the serial killer guy, he's beauty. He's proper scary. I don't know who he is. I don't think I've seen him in anything else.
Cool, man.
But he plays a proper good
side. By the way, I watched The Final Girls this week on your recommendation.
Oh, what do you think?
Do you know, I really liked it. I really liked it a lot. Do you know what surprised me quite a lot is there's a lot of heart to that movie. Like, you know, there's quite a nice little story about a dead mother going through it all as well. But
and it's fun and clever as well, don't you think? It was like fun and clever and
fun and
it
clever.
Works as a slasher as well. It works as a slasher.
Yeah, and you know, I really like the flashback bits and stuff like that. And I really like that like the woman who plays the you know, the kind of the sorority whore type of thing. Her character was brilliant in it. Like she was the best thing in it for me. Like it was great. I really liked it.
Top movie, yeah. And that scene where the killer comes out, he's on fire and it's in slow motion. He like jumps out the thing. I mean, what an image there. And that's like a proper
it is
memorable image as well. Yeah,
you're right.
I'm glad you like The Final Girls.
Final Girls is good.
Right, that should have been a bigger hit, that man, for sure.
Yeah.
There was no publicity for it or anything like that. It just kind of just dropped on streaming, and that was it with no fanfare. And you know, it's a shame. Yeah, definitely.
It's another one that I tell everyone to watch.
Yeah, it's a crowd pleaser for sure.
Yeah,
that is definitely a crowd pleaser.
Right, the next one is Halloween 2018.
Another shit mask.
Ain't that bad, dude.
It's a good mask. It's a good mask for 2018.
It's better than the Halloween 5 mask. Have you seen the Halloween 5 mask?
Yeah.
That's truly awful. Truly awful.
Do you know what? The original Halloween I thought was good. it was good. I'm going to give it good. Entertaining, good. A little bit disappointing, but you know what? At the end of the movie, you're thinking, this is a trilogy. Things are going to get better. So I'm going to go good with this one. Good. Entertaining.
What happened?
I mean, there's not wrong with this one.
Yeah. Going to go good.
Let's have a look. Some comments here. I've been avoiding not avoiding them, but I've not been paying attention. Okay, right. Undead of Night. Hi, dude. Hey, guys. Mercy is a terrible version of the Stephen King Grandma short story. Twilight Zone did it better. Dude, I remember the Grandma from Twilight Zone. You know what it is? The new Twilight Zone, it was like an 80s revamp of Twilight Zone. It ran for like 3-4 seasons, and the first season's like really some strong stories. And they got a Stephen King one, Grandma, there. And I used to have the book but that one was missing out of it. Had all the stories from the first season, but that one was missing because they couldn't afford to get the permission from Stephen King to put the story in there. I think it has to be in his short story. I don't know. I'm not sure what anthology, Stephen King anthology it's in, but yeah.
Was that Skeleton Crew? Was not in that one.
Could well be. I don't know. I mean, that's the Twilight Zone one was from like 85 or 86 or something. So it must have been one of the older ones.
Yeah.
Dave Busey, nothing related, but Peter, what basically did you think of Terrifier 3? I liked overall most of it. A part of the ending I did not like. A 7.5 out of a Busey 10.
Yeah, listen, I think it's a solid 6.5, 7 out of 10. I enjoyed it.
Sorry,
I enjoyed it. No problem. Yeah. Listen, I enjoyed it. It's fun. It's gory. I think I think it could have been half an hour shorter. Easily could have been half an hour shorter. But yeah, listen, it was a good time. It was a good time, and it's on streaming, like I say, with Elwood and Vass. The kill of the movie for me was the two workmen. That was fucked up. And there's a bit in there that I'm amazed they got past the UK censors. But yeah, it's good. Like, it's good.
I can't wait to see it. I'll have to give it a go.
Yeah, give it a shot, man. Give it a shot. It's like I say, it does weirdly feel like a Christmas movie as well. I know it's obviously brought out on purpose in Halloween, but it does weirdly feel like a Christmas movie too.
Well, does he kill that little girl like you see on the trailer?
I'm not going to tell you, mate. I'm not going to tell you. But kids do fucking die in this movie. Like I said, there's a great scene in the shopping mall that reminds you of Bad Santa. And you think to yourself, because Art the Clown starts giving them all presents and all the kids are loving the presents, and you're thinking, this is actually going quite well. Maybe Art isn't that bad. Yeah, he's bad, like. He's bad.
He's turned the corner.
Yeah, honestly, that's what I was thinking. I actually breathed a sigh of relief in the cinema saying, he's not going to kill these 10 children, is he? In broad daylight. And then they all start getting gifts and all that, and you're thinking, oh, okay, yeah, he's maybe turned a corner, and then something happens that I just didn't expect to happen. To be fair, like, put it this way, it's a total new method of killing for Art the Clown. Like, yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, that's all I say. Yeah.
Is that true? Terrifier 3 was uploaded onto YouTube.
The original wasn't it?
Yeah, the original was, but it's it's certainly on a stream. I don't know about YouTube, but it's certainly on a stream now. That's for sure. Perfect copy.
Right. Undead of Night says grandma was from Skeleton Crew. Mercy had the Carl kid from Walking Dead.
Well done, Elwood.
Yeah, you used to have Skeleton Crew, I think, Elwood. Is that right?
Maybe it was because of the hitchhiker one. No. It was the raft. I think the raft was in that, wasn't it?
What are you doing?
Was raft it?
I don't know, mate. I've not read it. I can't read.
Stephen King. The raft wasn't it?
What? I don't know, mate. Honestly, you tell me. You've read it. It was your book.
It was years ago, man.
All right. So, what did we decide with the Halloween 2018?
Good.
It's the best one of the three, easily.
Yeah, entertaining.
Great. I mean, it's like as compared to after the Rob Zombie ones. I mean, this one I was quite happy with this one, to be honest.
Entertaining.
Yeah.
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 It's not. It's it's certainly not excellent. No way.
We had a shit ton of money, like, didn't it?
Mm. I even bought the blooming mask as well. Like.
I always said it's shit. The mask.
Have you got it? Have you got it there, like, Peter?
No. I might have lost it in our separation.
Halloween mask.
No, I've lost a lot, mate. a lot of stuff would have been taken, not because they wanted it, she wanted it, just because.
I know what you feel. You know what I mean? Dawson's Creek box set.
There you go. There you go, mate. Exactly.
Exactly. Right, the next one is Dark Skies, which I like a lot. I like this movie.
I like Dark Skies. It's scary. Yep.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah, Dark Skies is good.
Yeah. Scary alien movies are good.
Yeah.
Like alien abduction films. There's not that many around that are good and scary, but this is one of them.
Yeah. Agreed.
So where should you put that? Should you put it in excellent or one below?
Made some points, but
no, entertaining fun.
Entertaining fun.
Yeah.
That sounds fine.
I don't know what's going to go in classic here. The way this is going.
I don't think we're getting a classic, man. I don't think there is a Blumhouse classic.
I'm doing Blumhouse movies.
Okay, dude. I don't know what the hell this is. It says, "I'm just fucking with you." I don't know. I have no idea what
I
that
was
is.
thinking what that. I don't know what that is either.
I've never seen it. I've never seen it. No.
Yeah. I used a template that already had some movies on it, and then I added to it. So I don't know. I've never even heard of it. Right. The next one was Ma. Oh shit! What have we done? You see that? No, did I do that? Sorry, guys. Oh shit! Can I go back? Oh, what the fuck have I done?
What's that website there,
Google.
Why is there no back button?
Have you lost it, all of us?
Where's the back button at?
Oh no!
I don't even know where I pressed.
There's no back button.
Where's the back button? The back button's not. It's not even highlighted. I can't press the back button to go back. How do I?
Maybe get us off the screen, and then maybe you can do it then.
Was it not like a saved template or anything like that? No, we just live on a website.
Hang on.
Anyway, guys, it's been a fantastic stream. We'll see you on Halloween. Thank you very much.
Oh God. I daren't press the button because it's gonna. Oh, shall I press the button?
You're gonna have to, mate, unless we Google it.
But I don't even know what I pressed to go back to wherever it was.
It's very unprofessional.
I think you've clicked the home page button. Just
but if I click the home page, I can still go back, couldn't I?
You should be able to, yeah.
Let me go to history. History.
Well, we definitely don't want to say that.
Yeah, you sure you want to do that live on the internet, mate?
Relax. History.
No,
that's not.
Blur it out.
7:20 p.m. Oh God! All right, I'm gonna have to go. Okay, this might mess everything up here, but can't believe that's just happened.
Ghost Pirate doesn't have these problems.
Oh, it's there. We're okay.
There you go.
Can you see it?
Yep.
It's all still there. Fantastic.
Well done.
I don't know what the hell I said.
What did you say? That Ghost Pirate doesn't have these issues.
It's Bass's friend.
Screw Ghost Pirate. Screw that guy.
Right, I'll just say I can't see the list whatsoever on my StreamYard screen on my phone, but I can see it on my monitor, which is weird.
Right, can you see it, Elwood?
Yep.
You always have weird things happening with yours. Oh shit, where's all the movies gone?
That's it. There's only got only 6 left.
Oh my God. Where's all the movies gone? Right.
No.
I think what's happened is all the movies I've added have disappeared. So let me bring them all back in again. And then if we've already done it, we'll have to put them back where they were. Not great then, but not too bad. Oh, okay, they're all back again.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Right, we might have to put them back in the rankings again. We have to put them. Oh, look, I just pressed that stupid button again. I've got a button on the side of me mouse. That's just, I don't even know why it's there. That's the button I pressed. I'm sure it is.
Is that us back to normal now?
Yeah.
Well, I say it's back to normal, but they're all back in the.
The next one was Ma.
No, that's right. That's right. The next one was Ma.
Yeah. Okay. Let's just keep going. Let's see how it goes.
Yeah,
right,
imagine.
Ma. You like Ma? Yeah. I thought it was watchable.
Yeah, watchable. It's kind of watchable.
Yeah, I like Ma.
Yeah,
she was good when she did he Scored Octavia or something like that.
Yeah. Mediocre or entertaining? I would put it mediocre, but what do you want to do?
Octavia something, wasn't it?
Octavia Spence. I have no idea.
Yeah,
she was a bit. She was freaky. She was.
Where are we putting it?
Where do you want it? You want it in entertaining?
Yeah, stick it up one.
Fine, yeah.
That was a big hit. It was a big hit. It was a big hit.
Nobody ever talks about it, like, did he?
I do every day.
I hope nobody from Blumhouse is watching, because losing a list in a live stream could be their next movie.
Yeah, totally.
Halloween Ends.
Awful.
Oh God.
Awful.
Yeah.
Yeah, get rid of it.
Everything about that movie sucked.
Yep.
Right. And the next one is Oculus, which on the other end of the scale is an excellent movie.
Yeah,
it's great
excellent.
Movie.
Yeah,
it is. Who directed
Scary
this?
film.
That be Mr.
Mike
Flanagan again.
Yeah, Mike Flanagan. Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Stick that in excellent.
And that's the one with Gillian Prettyface in it.
Yeah.
I don't know what's the name. It's not Prettyface.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So Flanagan's got 2 films in excellent, like, so far.
I refer to her as the nice looking ginger lass.
Oh, the Scottish one.
Yeah. Oh, he's got 3 films in there. Mike Flanagan's got 3 films in excellent already.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oculus was really scary though, wasn't it? Oculus was really scary. That bit in the mirror, I was like, I think the first time I watched it, I seen that bit in the mirror, I switched it off. I went, enough of that.
Well, that bit in the mirror, please you narrowed that down, mate, about that bit in the mirror.
The first mirror bit.
Oh, right, okay.
I switched it off. I've watched it again since. Yeah, it's scary. Scary movie.
It is.
The next one is the original Happy Death Day, which I thought was very decent.
Entertaining.
Yeah, entertaining fun. I think that's the very definition of entertaining fun was the first Happy Death Day. Yeah. And the next one is Halloween Kills, which had good kills, but not much else for me, to be honest.
Yeah.
Mediocre. Yep.
Yeah.
Kills are really good. It's a really stupid film, though, isn't it? I mean, the kills are actually stupid. And,
Halloween Kills.
Michael Myers is way too strong. Like he's like a bloody machine.
Halloween Kills is the personification of the trailer. Was way better than the movie. Like way better than the movie. Like I can still watch the Halloween Kills trailer and go, I really want to watch that movie. And then my memory kicks in and goes, but you've seen it, shit. And you're like, damn.
Yeah.
Good trailer.
I think Blumhouse are better than making trailers than they are the movies, aren't they?
They fucking are, man.
Sure.
Right. You are right.
Yeah. And I like the bit where he comes out the house. The house is burning like behind him. And he comes out the house. It's really like eye-opening scene. And then the scene afterwards, it was like so stupid where he kills all the firefighters and that. It's just ridiculous.
See, I liked all that bit. But also the best bit in the trailer. Yeah. But also the best bit in the trailer is when because all that bit's on the trailer. It's all on the trailer, the firefighters bit.
So we're putting that in mediocre, yeah?
Mediocre.
Yeah. And the next one is the original The Purge, which I think is a decent movie.
Yeah, you got to put higher than the other ones.
Yeah, it's a good home invasion film. I think it's a effective invasion. Yeah, so stick that in entertaining fun. Yeah,
It started the franchise, didn't it?
he did. Yeah,
It certainly did. And do you
He's
know
a-
what? It
good
felt
idea.
it felt a wee bit John Carpenter-y, this movie. Like, I think that's one of the things I really liked about it. Like,
Wait there, Vass.
Right.
You've got 2 Insidious, and you've got run down there, and you've got another Insidious, and you've got it.
Yeah, you know what it is. All the ones I
duplicated them.
no, listen.
Huh?
All the ones that I added to this template, they all disappeared. So when I've added them back on, they've just come back on this list. So as soon as we get to it, I'll just whack it where it was.
Okay.
And move on. No worries. Don't worry about it. But yeah, I do have Insidious twice. I didn't mean to do that. I don't know how I did that. Because I love it so much. So look, the original Insidious, I think, is a fantastic film.
Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot.
Movie, so I'm going to stick it in excellent.
I'm fine with that.
If it was The Conjuring, I'd stick it in the classic, but it's Insidious. It's going to go in excellent because I think it's a fantastic film.
The Conjuring is so not a classic, man.
It is. It 100% is.
So not a classic.
Right. 13 Sins. I've never seen it.
I have. It's got Ron Perlman in, and it's great. It is genuinely very, very good. It's not excellent, but it's very, very good. If anyone hasn't seen 13 Sins, they should. It's like a Big Brother type movie. This guy gets a phone call, and he's got to do these wee challenges. I can't remember what the forfeit is. And Ron Perlman works for the company that are doing this kind of like TV gig, if my memory serves me right. It's really good. In fact, I bought it on DVD.
No way.
Yeah, wow. It was like £3 from Asda, and I went, I like that movie. You're coming over with me, Ron Perlman. Yes. So yeah, I like this movie, man. It's good. It's good.
Entertaining fun.
Entertaining fun, definitely.
It looks like you're the only one who's seen it.
Yeah.
Right, the next one is Afraid, which was just out a couple of months ago, August 30th.
I didn't like this movie.
I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all.
I don't think I've seen it.
I mean, I got to the end of it, but it was just. I'll stick it. I don't know, man. I mean, mediocre. Shouldn't have bad. I don't know.
Shouldn't have bad. Shouldn't have bad.
Go on then. Stick it in there.
Yeah.
Next one is called Bloodline with Sean William Scott, which I think I've seen.
I
remember it being quite gory.
Gory. Very, very gory. Not really a very nice movie. It's not a very nice movie, no. So I'm going to go.
Stiffmeister.
Stiffmeister plays a serial killer in this who's like been abused by his daddy and that he keeps having flashbacks. I'm going to say bad. Shouldn't have bad. Yeah.
Right.
No one's going to take him seriously as a serial killer. I don't know. Really.
Surprisingly enough, honestly, mate, he's quite good in it. It's just the movie itself that sucks. He's right in it. Yeah, you kind of buy him as deranged. He's quite good in it. Like.
Right. The next one is the Amityville: The Awakening.
Never seen.
Which is an official Amityville film. And I remember watching that. I think that was it took a couple of years to get released. This one, and it was very disappointing.
Can't remember.
You guys seen it?
I can't remember which. I've seen lots of Amityvilles. I can't remember that one.
It's got what was that in it? Was it Jennifer Jason Leigh? It was
Bella Thorne.
Yeah, let's have a look. It goes bigger on here, doesn't it? Let's see. Oh yeah, Bella Thorne. I'm sure there's somebody else in that. Will the Awakening? Let me just check. Where do you want to put it anyway? It's just.
I've not seen it.
You're not seeing it? Yeah, no. Jennifer Jason Leigh's in it as well. 2017.
Holy shit, Jennifer Jason Leigh's in it.
Yeah. So you wouldn't expect her to see her in a bloody Amityville film, but there she is. So let's stick it in. I'll stick it in No, let's put it in there because it was bad. It was bad. Did we do The Exorcist? We did, didn't we? And we stuck it. We had it in awful. No, we had it in shouldn't have bad. Yeah. The next one is Fantasy Island, which was fine. It was all right. I didn't mind it. Do you guys like it?
Yeah.
Nothing.
The plane. You're not seeing it?
No, I hated it. It was rubbish.
Okay. I'll stick it in. Shouldn't have bad then. I didn't mind it, actually. I thought it was all right. Did we do Five Nights at Freddy's? We did, didn't we? And we said it was going to be shouldn't have bad. No,
Yeah.
it was mediocre.
And Imaginary.
Mediocre.
Yeah, and Imaginary was bad.
Yeah.
Yes.
Incarnate. I remember when that came out. That was not very good at all. It
I don't
was
think I've seen it.
watchable. That's because I had somebody famous in as well. Who's in that one? Incarnate. Aaron Eckhart was in it. Yeah, I was just thinking the guy who does like direct the video movies now, doesn't he?
Yeah.
It wasn't very good, and I like possession films and stuff like that. But this one was not very good. You guys seen it?
No.
Nope.
No. Let's stick it in. Shouldn't have bad. Oh, there's Insidious again. I'm just going to put that one in not seen because I've already rated that one. Lords of Salem, which I didn't like at all. I thought was shit.
Was that Rob Zombie?
Rob Zombie films.
That's Rob Zombie. Yeah.
I thought it was terrible. You guys like it?
I haven't seen. I think I started it, but then I just switched it off.
I'm exactly the same as Paul. Seen about half of it, turned it off because I was bored.
Yeah.
I'm going to stick it awful because it's Rob Zombie and therefore it is awful. Mr. Harrington's Fall. Remember watching that on Netflix?
Yeah, it looks weird, doesn't it?
Years ago. I thought it was
So boring.
It was all right.
So
It was
boring.
all right, but it was a bit like another like
Boring.
nothing movie.
Yeah.
Sort of just it was okay. Story was mildly interesting.
It's
Acting was
mediocre.
all right. Donald
Yeah,
Sutherland was decent.
It's mediocre, man. Mediocre.
Yeah.
All day long.
We did Martyrs, didn't we? And that one was awful.
Yeah.
And we haven't done Sick yet. Sick. Do you guys like Sick? I didn't like Sick at all.
I haven't seen it.
I watched it the whole way through. Mediocre.
Night Swim we said was
Did that.
We did that, didn't we? We said was it mediocre? Was it was mediocre, wasn't it?
Yeah, definitely mediocre. Yeah, but I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
Right. Speaking of Weevil, we said was entertaining and fun.
Yeah.
Right. Sorry about this, guys. Right. Next one was Split, which I liked. I like Split.
Don't think I've seen it.
James McAvoy Split. Any Split personality?
I've seen the cover. It's not that cover. The other one.
Did you not watch the film?
Yeah. No, what's it?
The film's fun, man. Entertaining fun.
Yeah,
like
entertaining fun. Yeah, definitely entertaining fun for sure.
Like a solid, like good film.
Solid. Yeah,
John Lithgow's in Raising Cane's better, like, but he did really well. James McAvoy. Sweetheart, I've not seen that. Have you guys seen that? Is that the one with the monster on the island?
Yeah, it's brilliant.
You guys were talking about?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Is it good?
I think it's a plane crash or a boat crash. It's a shipwreck movie. So she's wrecked on an island, and at night time, there's a monster that comes out. It's really good. I love
it. Entertaining fun?
Good. Yeah, entertaining fun.
Awesome. And the next
really
one,
good, yeah.
The Darkness. Oh, that's the Kevin Bacon one, wasn't it? That was crap, that one. Did you guys see The Darkness with Kevin Bacon?
No.
Not that cover.
Oh, wait, I did. I did see The Darkness with Kevin Bacon, and it was mediocre. Mediocre. Yeah. But yeah, totally different cover.
Yeah.
I find most Kevin Bacon horror films, ever since he did Stir of Echoes, they've all been not very good at all.
Poor Kevin.
Stir of Echoes is good.
Yeah, since Stir of Echoes, I mean that one is really good.
Right.
I like that one. But all the ones he's done aside from that, like after that, don't like any of them. Bellow Experiment, that was okay. It was good. It was good.
Yeah, it was okay.
It was the classic Blumhouse trailer. It was way better than the movie.
100%.
Put it entertaining fun or mediocre? It was entertaining fun. Don't you
entertaining. Yeah, it was no battle royale.
But it should have been better though. It should have been better.
Should have. Yeah.
It should have. Yeah. Gallows. Is that the original Gallows? No, that's Gallows Part 2. I've not seen that Gallows Part 2.
I've not seen that. I've not seen it. No.
I haven't seen Gallows Part 1.
I've only just become recently aware that there was a Gallows Part 2, but that is it there. Glass. Do you like guys like Glass? I thought it was good. Not as good as Split, but I thought it was good.
Entertaining fun.
Yeah. Nice to see Bruce Willis.
Mm-hmm.
It's always nice to see Bruce Willis
in a good movie.
Yeah.
Entertaining fun. You know, I watched that Bruce Willis movie he did with the Kevin Smith one he did. You know, the Cop Out.
Yeah.
I remember watching it for the first time like years ago, and I thought, oh no, that's terrible. And then I watched it again, and it's actually not a bad movie at all. Like there's some really funny scenes in it. Some really funny scenes in it. Just check it out again. The Deep House. I don't know what that is. Do you guys know what that is?
Yeah, I've seen that.
I've seen it. I didn't mind it. To be fair, I didn't mind it. I think it's from the same directors who made Inside, the French version. So that was my kind of draw to this movie. So it's all underwater. The photography is quite nice, and it is quite claustrophobic.
Yeah, spooky.
Yeah. So I'm going to put this in the realms of good, not
Yeah.
great, not classic.
Sounds boring as anything.
Good.
Is it really slow?
Well, they're swimming around slowly.
Yeah.
I think
But the pacing, I'm saying, is the pacing of the movie slow? Sounds like it's like a slow burn to me. But anyway, entertaining fun, yeah.
Entertaining fun.
All right, cool. And the next one is look, we're almost at the end here, guys.
We're doing well, man. Doing well.
Let's have a look. The Gallows, the original The Gallows. It was all right.
I've seen it once, and I remember I didn't like it much at all.
Right. So we put made some points with mediocre, yeah.
Yeah.
Have you seen it, Elwood?
No.
I thought you liked it. It's not like it's found footage, isn't it?
I don't know.
I can't remember.
I think it is. I think it is.
I thought you would have watched it, Elwood. I thought you'd be like, found footage.
No, I didn't know anything about it. I've heard nothing about
it. Insidious: The Last Key. That's another one I liked. It's got one really excellent jump scare in that movie. But yeah, I like this one. I think it's a good movie.
I haven't seen it.
I like all the Insidiouses.
I haven't seen it.
Why don't you guys watch the Insidious movies, man? What's wrong with you?
Because we got bored.
Yeah. I have seen it. I wasn't a fan. Oh, is this the last one?
No, it's the one before the last one. The one with that that old lady and the one that's she's in all the Insidiouses, but she's got the bigger role in this one.
Oh, okay. Do you know that was better? Yeah, that was better than the last one. That's for sure.
I like the last one. Right, the next one is The Vigil. Do you guys like The Vigil? I didn't like it.
What's The Vigil? I might have seen it.
It's the one about this guy who's it's like a Jewish horror film, and he has to stay with the body overnight before they take it away. And all these weird things happen, and there's like this demon thing that feeds off people's what is it? It's like their it feeds off some bad emotion, and he can't get out the house. It won't let him leave the house.
Okay, no.
Yeah, feeds on trauma, and he's got his own trauma from when he was younger. When his kid got...
I've not seen it. I have seen a movie where a Jewish man dies, and these two gentlemen take him to parties and stuff like that along the Miami Beach line, and they
I've seen that
pretend they're still alive, and that's a great film. I think they called him Bernie, I think, if I remember correctly. Yeah. I've seen that one.
Right.
Okay, but I've not seen this one.
It's the same guy that directed Firestarter. This was his first movie. It was a bit too. I wouldn't say it. Right. I'll put in shouldn't have bad.
Just thinking that, Peter, was Weekend at Bernie's 2 a thing? Or did I just dream?
Yeah. No, it happened, mate. I think I might have seen it, mate, probably around your house, but I just can't remember what happened, and I can't remember how Bernie's. Can you imagine it? Because it's part 2.
It's still dead.
Look, can you imagine the carting Bernie to another party a week later? He's gonna smell, and he'll be shitting himself and everything. Like his bodily fluids will be falling out. And all
a week later?
Oh. I don't know.
Shit! I did it again. What? Press the button. I pressed the button again. I don't know what button I'm pressing. I've done it again.
You said it yourself. It's on the mouse.
I know, but I didn't mean to press it. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Well, just do what you did last time.
Yeah.
Right.
I'll chip a lot of fingers there, mate.
What?
It's you know what it is? It's a gaming mouse. It's got like 50 million buttons. I don't know what bloody button I'm pressing.
Well, you're too old for all that.
There you go, man. You know, when was the last time you gamed on a fucking PC or a laptop, Bass? Like
Never.
Evil Dead on the BBC in fucking the 90s, man. That'll be when.
He's been on
You don't need a
Minecraft. He's
gaming
built
mouse.
himself a treehouse on Minecraft. That's what he's doing.
Oh, fair play,
Building himself
man.
a treehouse on Minecraft, putting some carpet in it.
Right, okay. We're gonna have to let me just put these back where they were. Can you just tell me exactly where they were? Yeah, and we'll get through this super quick. 13 Sins was entertaining fun.
Oh, back
Spare
again, man, Bass.
We have to have it filled. We have to have it filled. I'm trying not to press the button again. Afraid was in bad. And Amityville was in bad. And Bloodline was in
I'll go for
bad. If I'm getting these wrong, tell me, isn't it? Five Nights at Freddy's was in mediocre.
Yeah.
Imaginary was in bad or mediocre? Bad. Exorcist was in bad.
Yeah.
Incarnate was in bad. Fantasy Island was in bad. Insidious was in. Oh, it's already there. I'll just stick it in there. Lords of Salem was in awful. Martyrs is in awful.
Yeah.
Harrington's Phone was in mediocre.
Mediocre, yeah.
Night Swim was in mediocre.
Yeah.
Speak No Evil was where'd it go? Speak No Evil was in entertaining fun.
Yeah.
Oh god. Sick was in
mediocre.
Mediocre.
Yeah.
Split was in entertaining fun.
Yeah.
Sweetheart was in entertaining fun.
I think so.
That's what I always said, yeah.
Classic.
Yeah. Classic.
Belgo was in entertaining fun. It's fine. I'm not have to go to the top of very many of these, so that's great. Darkness
it's only because I've always loved shipwreck movies. Do you know what I mean? Shipwreck movies and like movies in the woods.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Maybe I like nature.
Deep House was mediocre, wasn't it?
Have you ever had that before? I would. Oh,
no, what's that?
It's this new kind of like crisp apple cider. It's very nice. I got it from the shop, and it's in them like airplane cans as well, which is quite sweet, but nice, man.
Oh.
Did we do Unfriended?
Not the first one.
Not the first one. No.
Yeah. I think Unfriended is super excellent.
What's going on in classic Vass? You're running out.
I know. What do you want me to do?
Well,
the movies got me. The movies.
There may not be a classic, man, but I have to say, well, listen, I see one there that's got potential. Don't you worry.
So do I, Peter.
Right.
I didn't even know that was a Blumhouse movie.
You should have left with Kevin Bacon. That's the one with it's the house in it, and the house is weird. It kind of changes around him.
I've not seen it.
It was mediocre.
Yeah, I've seen it because that's when he measures the house outside, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
the trailer's better than the movie. Again.
Yeah, totally. Insidious, I said, was entertaining fun, and Glass was entertaining fun.
We are running out of movies, man. I didn't think we got through all 93, like, but
Megan was entertaining fun. Run, Sweetheart, Run was entertaining fun. Insidious. Oh, we haven't done Insidious 3. Insidious 3 is entertaining fun. It's a little less good. I think it's my least favorite of the Insidious films. Is Insidious 3.
Therefore, mark it down then. Mark it down.
Well, the thing is, it's not mediocre though. It's good, but it's just the other ones are better, but they're not.
It's not good.
Only in the first Insidious you go down.
It's not good.
Oh look, the two Insidious movies are in excellent. The first two.
Okay.
So that's good.
Okay.
The Gift. You guys seen The Gift? That was alright film, wasn't it?
I think The Gift is an excellent film. because
Seriously?
it's tense. Yeah, because it's tense, it's well directed, and it's got performances that are absolutely fucking fantastic. The
What
Gift,
happens in it
I
again?
would argue the Gift shouldn't be in Blumhouse's catalog. It's that good.
What happens in
Gosh,
it
I really
again? I've
liked it.
forgotten.
I thought it was
It's
nothing. A bit boring, Pete.
no, man. It's about a bloke that turns up from nowhere, and no one can really remember him, but he knows them from childhood, and he suddenly everybody's best friend. And it turns out towards the end he's the devil. But when you find out his reasons for being the devil, you absolutely empathize with him, and your main protagonist who you've been caring about throughout the movie turns out he's a piece of shit and kind of deserves everything that comes.
Yeah, it sounds
that's coming
awfully
with it.
familiar.
Yeah, it's a great film. It's a great film. Like, yeah,
I might give it another go, Pete. Seriously,
yeah,
I
it's
might
a
give it.
great film.
I watched it once. I thought it was decent, but I never thought anything more than that.
That's a great film.
The next one is we did that already, and that was
Like that.
oh yeah, it was Eli Roth, so it's awful.
It was classic.
Truth or Dare.
You can watch that director's cut, can't you? Truth or Dare on Netflix, isn't it? The Truth or Dare uncut director's thingy or whatever it is. Oh, no, it might be Prime Video.
I don't think I've seen Truth or Dare, mate. I've got to say.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. I don't really remember anything. I feel like I've seen it, but I don't remember anything about it at all.
No, I'm the same.
I'll stick it in not seeing because I don't remember anything about it. I think I've seen a movie called Truth or Dare, but I don't think it's the same movie. I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
Yeah.
There's something wrong with the children.
Yeah.
You guys seen that?
Brilliant trailer. Brilliant trailer. Shit film.
I was going to say I like the trailer, but I remember falling asleep in the movie, so I can't really comment on the movie.
It was so boring.
I've never
the trailer
seen
was
it.
brilliant. You think, wow, the children, there's something wrong with them.
So is it mediocre or is it bad?
Yeah, put it in there, definitely.
Bad. Is it a remake or is it an original film?
It's an original film.
Okay. Yeah. All right, next one is Upgrade.
No, that's not a Blumhouse movie.
It says from Blumhouse, the producer of Get Out, Happy Death Day, and The Purge.
Now, for me, Upgrade was the one that I had earmarked as a wee classic. Like, I fucking love Upgrade. Like, I think it's brilliant. Yeah, I think it's.
Everyone does.
I think it's the RoboCop since RoboCop. I think it's that good. Uber violent. It's fucking direction again. You know, I think it's Lee Whannell.
RoboCop 3. It can't be better than RoboCop 3.
No, it is. It's Lee Whannell who directed it.
Did he fly? I don't think he does.
No,
he could have done. He just never got.
Yeah, Lee Whannell directed it, and his fight scenes in these movies where the chip takes over the man's body are fucking fantastic, and the camera tells the story rather than the actual action that's going on. It's a fantastically directed movie, much like The Invisible Man. The camera tells the story more than the actual protagonist type of thing. No Upgrade, no Invisible Man, but for me, Upgrade's a superior film. It's excellent. It's debatable, a classic. I would put this as a classic. I'll still be watching this in 20 years saying this is a great
definitely.
movie. Yeah.
I've watched it about 4 times.
I don't think it's a classic, but I should maybe check it out again. I only watched it once. I thought it was really good, but I haven't gone back to it at all.
It's really sad as well. You feel for the main guy, like,
his wife got killed.
Yeah, you're totally behind him, like, all the way through.
Right, the next one is let's stick totally color in the awful because we already did that one. Right, yes. 2 left. Insidious: The Red Door, which I didn't mind at all. I thought was
fuck me. It's still Insidious.
I thought it was
entertaining
fun.
Yeah. They're making a new one, man. They're making a new one. We thought that the last one was the last one. It's called Insidious: The Cat Flap. Turns out there was one last door and key that wasn't, there was a cat flap vase that was letting in spirits from the outside and that. So they're making a movie all of that.
I had my hopes up there, Pete. Seriously, I had my hopes up there.
Did I? Insidious: The Cat Flap. The search for more money from Vass. That's what the next one's
It was the
called.
only person that watches them.
It fucking was. Honestly, I genuinely thought this movie was shoddily made. I know it was your man's directorial debut, but I thought it was shoddy as fuck. Like,
I thought it was
yeah.
good. It ties right into this 1 and 2 as well. If you watch
There
those
you
movies,
go
and
with
that
your
one.
Back to the Future 2 business. It's, this ain't no Back
It's
to
a
the
trilogy.
Future 2.
Insidious
This
1,
is-
Insidious 2, and the Red Door. It's a trilogy of movies. Those 3 movies.
Oh, listen, I like Insidious. I really do. I like it a lot. But after this list, I know we've only got one movie to go, but do you know what I'm already thinking? I'm already thinking Blumhouse. Ain't no Hammer House, man. Ain't no Hammer House.
Right. That's the last movie. Is another remake? Was it a remake or was it a follow up? I don't know. I never watched it. I don't know. Did you guys see
What
it?
is it?
I think it's a remake, yeah, but I
The
haven't
Craft.
seen it.
The Craft Legacy.
No.
I haven't
It's not
seen
a
it.
remake. It's just
I wouldn't watch it. I honestly, nah. I think this came out right about the same time as the Flatliners remake, and I got 5 minutes into that shit, and I went, "Oh, fuck that, dreadful." So no, I would never watch that.
It begs the question, right? Blumhouse is such a mixed bag, and there's let's have a look how many awful ones we've got. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. We've got like 10 crap ones, and 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 that are bad, and a whole bunch that are mediocre. But we've only got 2, 4, 6, 8. Only got 10 not scenes. Well, actually 9 because the TV shouldn't be there. But we all watch them, though, don't we? Every time they come out, pretty much watch every single Blumhouse movie that comes out.
It's because they're fed to us, man.
The
They're
chances
fed
of them
to us.
being really good are so slim.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you've got to. It'd be interesting now with this list to suss out how many of it were cinema releases, how many were fed straight to streaming, that kind of thing. Because what Blumhouse does is it makes movies. Remember, all it does is shats out 2 million here, 2 million there. We'll give you 5 million. Okay, we'll give you 4 million. Oh, that might have promise. We'll give you 6 million. But it never really goes above that kind of thing. Maybe 8
I think
million
they're
now
buying
and then.
properties up, though, aren't they? They've got lots of properties because there's a bunch of remakes there. So like they've got their hands on all these properties, and now I think they're doing Christine now as well, aren't they? They're doing Christine, and they're doing the Thing.
What?
They're doing? They're making the Thing remake, aren't they? They're doing that, aren't they? Blumhouse.
Oh, you're joking, mate, aren't you?
Yeah,
they've got the rights to the Blair Witch.
Oh, so the Blair Witch. Well, listen, I mean, to be fair, the Blair Witch needs something new, I guess. But the Thing, are you fucking serious? That's dreadful. That's fucking dreadful. Because, we looked at, we saw what they did to William Friedkin's masterpiece. We saw what they did to John Carpenter's masterpiece. What they're gonna do? What they're gonna do to the Thing?
Yeah.
Fuck me. It'll be PG-13 to get on as many screens as possible.
And I'll have a daft mask on.
Yeah. Oh.
Right, you need to get back up this top here. Look, classic.
I did say that like there's no classics there, is there?
Well, it's a Blumhouse list. You've got to have some classics.
But if there's none, isn't it? I mean, there's a bunch of excellence there, though.
But there is.
The only one that's quite new is Invisible Man. There's like the past few years they've been really shit. Like they haven't had much out in the past few years.
I would definitely have Upgrading classic, Creep 1 and 2, The Visit, and Hush, and Paranormal Activity.
Yeah, I'm with Elwood on Upgrade. Like I have to say, I think Upgrade. I'll be watching in 10, 20 years time. And
Unfriended.
The thing is, I enjoyed Sinister more than I enjoyed Upgrade. I enjoyed Ouija, Origin of Evil more than I enjoyed Upgrade. I enjoyed Insidious and Unfriended more, and Oculus more than I enjoyed Upgrade.
To be fair, Sinister is classed technically as a classic these days, so you could maybe move it up there, but it wouldn't be because of my opinion on the movie. It would be because of the popular opinion on the movie, and people remember this movie, like, but I don't think it's that good. Like, I mean, it's chilling, and it's a good watch. Don't get me wrong; it's entertaining, and there's a couple of moments and like that. You know, there really is. But you know, mind you, if you put Sinister against something like The Changeling, which we class as a classic, you know, Sinister probably out war moments The Changeling for sure, especially the lawnmower scene. The lawnmower scene's fucked up.
That bit gets you, doesn't it?
Yeah, every time.
All this Insidious and Sinister stuff, I think I'll get them all confused.
Yeah,
it's not just the same film.
To be fair.
Do you think that's part of Blumhouse's marketing, that they have movies with very short titles? Sinister, Creep, The Visit, Hush, Insidious, Upgrade, Oculus, Ouija. Very, very short titles. You think that's part of their publicity, the way they promote the movies? Like,
well, listen, you know, James Cameron came on and said and gives movie talks and states that you should only, where possible, have a one-word title, and that's your best chance of having a hit. So if I was a movie producer, I'd be taking heed, especially when you know a director that's made 4 of the top 10 biggest hits of all time. Even though one of them is fucking Titanic, Jesus Christ.
That's the only one that I was thinking of.
Yeah, all his movies do have short titles. I never actually thought of that. They do all have short titles, don't they?
Yeah. Terminator, Aliens, one-word titles, man.
Yeah.
Although the original Terminator was called The Terminator, I believe. But yeah, Terminator.
True Lies.
Even Terminator 2. Yeah. Even Terminator 2 was T2. They shortened that down in the end. But yeah, True Lies. Then you've got what else is the boy done? What's James Cameron done?
Piranha 2: The Spawning. That's a bit of a long one. I think that
was Roger Corman. That was Roger Corman. Avatar, obviously, Avatar. Yeah. No, he likes his one-word title.
What's that one called? Avatar 2 that no one's ever seen. Was that the subhead? Was it Avatar 2? No one's ever seen it.
No, but he's the thing, Elwood. He's the thing. Loads of people have fucking seen it. That's why it made so much money, but just not us, man. Yeah, just not us. I did watch the last half hour. I was flicking over on Disney Plus one time, and it was on, and it looks kind of stunning, isn't it? Because it's James Cameron and that. And I watched it, mate. And it was just fucking stupid. It was just really stupid. But yeah, what can you do?
The Conjuring isn't Blumhouse in Dead of Night. It is directed by James Wan, but it's not a Blumhouse film. It's like a Warner Brothers.
Warner Brothers.
Yeah, it's just Warner Brothers. It's not Blumhouse.
Oh.
You know what? Maybe next time we do a Warner Brothers horror list and we go through the studios, 20th Century Fox, that kind of thing. That would be cool.
Yeah, I quite like that idea.
Yeah.
Let's see what's coming up for Blumhouse, and let's see what they do have coming up. Stop screen, Conjuring.
Maybe Unfriended Dark Web classic. Yeah. Maybe. No.
I would have them both up there.
You can check that. I don't even know how you would look that up.
Can't say that Blumhouse has not made it a classic.
Well, I think they've made a lot of money, but when you think about it, though, guys, they bought the rights to The Exorcist for what, 300 million, something like that. So at the moment, they're a studio in danger of going out of business if they don't recoup that money back, because all that money that they've made previously of other movies, they've spent it. You know.
He's got his Paranormal Activity money. I think he's sweet.
Don't know. That was a long time ago. Paranormal Activity.
Because that was made that for note.
Mind you, I suppose Megan made a lot of money, yeah. But there you go. Yeah. You know, Megan made more money than The Exorcist Believer. You know, it was a bigger hit. Jesus, how does that happen? How do you get it that wrong?
So the Wolfman's coming out next year. Megan 2.0, Black Phone 2, Five Nights at Freddy's 2,
Why?
Because the first one made about 200 million. Yeah, forget everything that I just said. Because Five Nights at Freddy made a shitload of money. Yeah, to be fair.
Five Nights at Freddy was a blockbuster. We just didn't know.
Another, yeah, you're right. There is another Insidious movie.
Oh
Nice.
my God, is there?
Nice.
Is it called The Cat Flap?
Don't know. Soulmate. Oh, they're making Megan into a franchise. Looks like it's gonna like a spin-off or something. I don't know. A man's robotic lover turns murderous. Soulmate.
Oh yeah. It's in the same universe. Yeah.
Right.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I've just watched that movie with Megan Fox. Right enough. I'm pretty sure I just watched that movie. Like,
untitled Lee Cronin film.
Oh, look. What's that?
The upcoming Blumhouse movie with the least amount of information is Lee Cronin horror movie. He signed a deal with Blumhouse to write and direct another horror film. This isn't clear what this movie will be about, though. 2026. Thread, an Insidious tale, another Insidious movie spin-off. So there's 2 more coming, dudes. 2 more.
Oh
nice.
My days.
Untitled Blair Witch film. A Blair Witch reboot.
Blair Witch one coming.
Finally, Blumhouse is currently working on a new Blair Witch Project movie. The original Blair Witch premiered in 1999. Blumhouse is looking to reboot this franchise alongside Lionsgate. Presumably, the new movie would follow the same plot as the original, with a new cast and improved scares. This is one of many upcoming Blumhouse projects that audience should definitely be looking forward to.
Yep.
I think we all decide that.
Blair Witch 2
Guess what? You'll always know that the actors are acting. Apart from that, it'll be cool.
Did you listen to that podcast that I sent you?
Not yet, mate, but I'm gonna.
Oh, it's brilliant.
I've got time on my hands.
It tells you everything. Well, it's not
really
just, a lot of people are doing the Blair Witch podcast for their like Halloween specials. So there's one called the Rewatchables. Have you heard of them, guys? And they did the Blair Witch one as well. It tells you loads of good stuff about the movie. Like, yeah. So watch that and all the right movies.
Okay.
The Blair Witch specials.
Definitely check that out. Definitely.
Didn't you say there's a Blair Witch 25th anniversary DVD coming out?
There is, mate. November 21st, and it's got an uncut version, if you can call it that. It's called the Festival Cut, and I think when we originally got our bootleg copies of the Blair Witch Project before it came out in cinemas in the UK and even in the States, by the way, I mean, I think that's why I ended up so traumatized by this movie, because it was pre-hype. We got it from the festivals, and it was a slightly different cut. It had different footage in. The framing was different. I remember that.
Right.
So on this version of the 4K and Blu-ray, it will have the normal version that we're all used to now. It'll have the festival cut, which is 17 minutes longer. And it's also got, do you remember on the DVD when it came out and the Blu-ray when it came out, it had a couple of it had 5 minutes of footage that wasn't used in the movie. This has got an hour and 22 minutes worth of footage that wasn't used in the movie. An hour and 22 minutes, because I mean the original cut was over 3 hours long, but they trimmed
and everything, weren't they?
Yeah, exactly. So, it's got all that stuff too. It's got new documentaries, and plus every little frame of film has been reprocessed and given the 4K treatment. But like I say, from what I've read from the description on it, they've gone back not to the original kind of negatives that they put out in the cinema, but to the original high 8 footage. And the original 16mm footage, reprocessed it and recut the film. So it's a massive fucking project, right enough. So yeah, I can't wait.
They couldn't get it ready for Halloween.
No,
November
exactly.
15th.
November the fucking
Oh, fine.
November the 21st, man. November the 21st. You know, if that comes out Halloween week, that's so you've got one choice. Your Blu-ray is going to cost you 20 quid. Your 4K is going to cost you 25 quid. If you want the special edition, by the way, the Blu-ray and the 4K has all them things that I've just talked about. But if you want the Heather Donahue's diary, if you want all these posters and I mean the full package is amazing. 50 quid.
Yeah.
50 quid. Yeah.
Is that steelbook?
I don't think so, no, but I mean it's a wide box full of goodies. Like I mean it's full on fan stuff. But yeah. It's good. Like
I think someone reviewing the new Trick or Treat one that just come out in that big box one. You get like posters and all the cards, and you get all the
I like that. Yeah. I mean to be fair, you know, physical media, and I say this from my heart, physical media needs to be putting that shit on normal Blu-rays, you know, for normal price Blu-rays. Physical media needs to be giving the punters more these days. With streaming being as popular as it is, you really need to be getting fucking free posters with you. You know, you really need to be getting like stickers or some shit or free posters or little booklets or something to go with your Blu-rays at the moment for 15 quid for your 20 quid. Because otherwise, you know, look at Terrifier 3. Why the fuck would you buy Terrifier 3 now on 4K, you know, in 6 months' time for 25 quid? 3 days out, you know, after, you know, 8 days after it comes on cinema, it's streaming in fucking 4K and HD. Why would you want to? Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So you've really got to start bringing collectors back into the picture, like, because, you know, they are the future. I'm telling you, you know, you look at vinyl, for instance, you know, if you thought, I mean, if we had a conversation about vinyl 8 years ago or something like that, you know, you'd have laughed at the person who brought up the subject of vinyl. Why don't you buy this album on vinyl? Blah, blah, blah. Who the fuck's got a record deck? Now, the most popular sections of HMV are vinyl sections. Everybody's buying vinyl because finally people have realized that fucking vinyl sounds better than CDs. It always did. You know, and a good quality record player, a nice piece of vinyl, there's something about it that you just can't replicate that sound. It's beautiful. Beautiful.
No chance cassettes are going to come back into fashion.
I've got loads of cassettes like stashed
away. I hope so, man.
Mixtapes hiding somewhere. I'm sure I've got all my mixtapes.
Do you know what? I was going to say I hope so. I just love a tape deck, and I'd love a VHS player because
boombox.
I've still got fucking tapes from yesteryear that that I used to bedroom DJ on, or I used to tape off the radio and shit like that, and do like dodgy, stupid radio shows with my sister and stuff like that when I was a kid. I'd love to listen to that shit again. Yeah. Absolutely. Oh, speaking of which, Howard, when we go to the cabin soon, right? And I know we're still on the street, but when we go to the cabin, I know you've got super cool, like Arachnophobia 2 kind of movies. Are you going to bring them with, and are you going to bring the tools to play these movies on?
What, like a VHS player?
Have you? Yeah. You've got a VHS player.
I've got a VHS player.
Oh, bring your VHS player, man.
Look that big, massive VHS player with us.
Cabin. Well, listen, I'm taking a fucking Sonos soundbar and a fucking PlayStation 5. At least you can do is bring a VHS player.
What do you plug a SCART lead into? What the hell are we going to plug a SCART lead into?
Yeah, well, you have to get a SCART to HDMI converter. Get yourself on eBay. Can you get them SCART to HDMI?
Right, listen, leave the SCART to HDMI to me. All right. Bring your VHS player, right? Bring your VHS player, and you bring your tapes because Elwood's got some.
I've got VHS player. I don't know if I've got the remote for it, but I think you can just use the buttons on the front.
Just press play. Yeah. We can handle that. Yeah, bring it. And to be fair, you know, I don't know. I haven't seen the TV in this cabin. It may well have a SCART fucking socket. I have no idea. I might get there with my Sonos soundbar and go. Where do I plug this in? Like, I just don't know, man. I just don't know. VHS might be the way. So yeah, bring it.
Yeah, so bring some VHS tapes.
Exactly. But seriously, bring it, and Elwood, bring your tapes because Elwood's got some fucking really cool fucking.
I've only got one tape. and it's got
Yeah.
all the stupid films that we made on.
There we
But
go. There we go.
I'm sure it's in long play.
Oh,
That's fine.
you got long play.
Yeah, all video players have.
So there.
Yeah,
It's like a
Right.
3-hour tape, so it's like a 6-hour tape.
Okay. Seriously, leave the SCART to HDMI to me. I'll sort that, right? Yeah, I'll sort that. Bring it. We'll
And
sort
it might
it,
even
right?
be roaded and.
You know what it is? I'll take a picture of the back of it, right, and
Yeah.
all the connections, because I think there might be, you know, like a yellow and a yellow is for video, like a port.
Oh yeah,
and
yeah.
then there's white and there's red. They're the audio. I think it might have that on the back. So I'll take a picture of the back of it because those connections might be on something else.
Yeah, you can still use
I
them.
know my LG Plasma's got those connections on the back, so it might be there. You never know.
Sweet.
Yeah. Are we
Leave
going to
that
play
bit to
Elwood's
me.
little video or not?
Yeah. Right now.
What?
No time like the present.
What?
Do it.
What are you talking about?
It's Halloween. Your Halloween film thing.
You having a laugh? No, that was
Right. I'll introduce it. Right. So Paul Elwood sent us this in confidence. He made this sweet little Halloween ditty, I think about a year ago. Oh, look what's popping up on my timeline, lads! Oh! And sent us over. And it might just be the best thing ever.
It was when Snapchat came out. It was a Snapchat inspired movie.
Okay, but it might just be. I mean, to be honest, on that day, it cheered me right up. Like, it might just be the best Halloween homage movie you've ever seen. Forget the Blumhouse trilogy. He's where it is. Roll VT, Vass. Roll VT.
We present you Elwood's Halloween.
Bastards.
Sure, I looked it. Let's check it out. Everything looks all right. Oh my God! Jesus. Michael bloody Myers. I'll be safe in here. Yeah. Only if he knows where I am. Oh no! Dighead.
Brilliant. It's fucking brilliant, mate. Well done.
No, because it's when Snapchat came out, so you had to include like little stickers that you could cut out and you could put into your video, and the snap art. You know, people were drawing on the videos with the snap art. That was a big thing when it first came out. So it was just messing about with Snapchat.
Elwood, think of films. Just think of films. All right. Just think of films,
Right,
mate.
we've wrapped that up in 2 hours, man.
Yeah. I have to say, 93 films, man. I saw that list and I was like, "Ah, fuck me, my poor dog. She's not going to get walked till 1 a.m."
Yeah.
But that was quick.
So Thursday is Halloween. We might be doing a pop-up stream on Halloween if we have time, because we're all going to be together in a cabin in Scotland, chilling and killing. So we might be back then. Otherwise, don't know. We're not going to get back till the next week. So, we could do one on this. Maybe do one on the Sunday. We'll still be together, won't we? So we'll see what comes up. But yeah. So happy Halloween, everybody. We don't see you on Halloween, but let's hope we do. And yeah, enjoy the spooky season. Do you want to say anything, guys, before we sign off?
Happy Halloween.
Yeah, if we don't see Anna, but I've got a sneaking suspicion we might. I think.
What's the Salem's Lot in it? We might do a.
I was going to say, I think Vass might want to wax lyrical about Salem's Lot. So you might actually see Vassy for maybe 4 hours talking about the the new Salem's Lot movie.
I'll just do an initial reaction.
Yeah,
I'll save
we'll do it. Initial reaction.
I'll save for later.
Yeah,
exactly. But listen, happy Halloween. I hope you get together with your families and everything out. Go out, go trick or treating. If you've got kids, get your fucking selves involved. Don't send them out. Go with them, man, and enjoy every fucking second, because that's what it's all about.
Absolutely. All right, peoples. Stay spooky. Chill. See you next time.